Hello. Today I like to make cookies in cream cheese slice. It's a very tasty slice to try, and it's definitely very easy to make as well. So first of all, we need to preheat our oven to about 160 degrees Celsius, and line slice pan. If you have a slice pan, use a slice pan 18 centimeters by 22, which is about 7" by 8.5". But if you don't have slice pan, just like I don't have slice pan, for example, so I use simply same capacity square baking tin, which is about 7.5" by 7.5", or 8" by 8", as good as well, because it gets similar capacity, maybe just tiny bit difference, but main part is that capacity is same, so we can use square baking tin as well. So once we a little bit grease, just with oil spray or baking spray, whatever you have, and line with a non-stick baking paper to make sure you have overhang about 5 centimeter, around couple inches basically. So let it put aside, and next is we're using 250 gram, which is just one packet of choc ripple biscuits. You can use also any other chocolate biscuits of your choice, because it really doesn't matter. It's just going for the base of our cheesecake. And what you do is we basically have to place these biscuits in a food processor and process until it will be fine crumbs. If you don't have food processor, I don't have food processor, so what I done, I put in the inside two plastic bags, and I crush simply with rolling pin. So we basically got exactly same what food processor does, just in a manual sort of form. So we place our crushed ripple biscuits inside a bowl, and what we do is next we add 125 gram of melted butter. So we add all that together, and we mix it, of course, and mix until it all gets nice and moisture. Once it's nicely moist, we will place on the bottom of our prepared slice pan or the square baking tin, anything. It just make sure it's the same capacity. So if 18 by 19, it's be about 391 or something like that, or 394, which is, you have 19 by 19 square, it will be just probably about just close enough anyway, so that's good enough. So basically, when you can see, it's all nicely moist and all softened. So we place on a bottom of our pan, and what we do is we press it, just spread nicely, make sure it's nicely and even in all places. You can use a back of spoon, or you can even use something like a back of jar to press it a little bit. As you can see, we can do just right now. And next is, once we finish with that, we will place in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Once it's all done, place in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes in the refrigerator, our mixture is nicely set, nice and hard. And what we want to do is next, we place in a large bowl 500 gram of a cream cheese. I use in Philadelphia at room temperature, make sure it's a little bit softened. Then we can get 1 cup of a thickening cream and 2/3 cup of a caster sugar. Also we can place 3 eggs as well. So what we do is next, it's we mix it with the electric mixer. We beat it until it's nice and smooth, and then we can add some Oreo biscuits. With the Oreo biscuits we need 150 gram of Oreo biscuits, which is I actually remove cream part, just I have only biscuit, and they have to be roughly chopped, just in a big chunks sort of. So let's beat our cream cheese mixture first until it's smooth, then we can add our Oreo biscuits. Once you finish beating, mixture become nice and smooth. So what we do is we add our Oreo biscuits, roughly chopped. We fold it into this cream cheese mixture. Just a little bit fold, no need to beat or mixing vigorously, just to fold nicely. Then what we do is we just pour our mixture on top our ready and hard the choc biscuit mixture, and we pour everything in it. Spread nicely. Now, next step is, once we've done it all our spreading, we bake for 25 to 30 minutes in the oven, and we allow to cool. Then we can add some dark and milk chocolate on top. Once a cheesecake is baked and cool, we will decorate our cheesecake with chocolate. But I like to say that recipe asks for bake for 25 to 30 minutes. It took me actually 45 minutes to get set, and sort of that's how I feel it's actually should ready. So I will write it down in the description box. It just depends, of course, from your oven, but it takes to up to 45 minutes. So we have 100 gram of dark chocolate and 80 gram of white chocolate. So we melt it in the microwave with 30 seconds interval stirring after each interval, or if you like you can just melt over or saucepan with a simmering water. So what we do is now we spread roughly sort of just a rough sort of spread of the dark chocolate first. Here we go. And then we use white chocolate, which is, we just kind of swirl it, sort of. Let's have a look. Just right on top. You can make anyhow you like, of course. This is just a more the just a little bit of swirl, making a little bit more attractive. Of course, you can use more chocolate if you really like chocolate. It goes very well with this cheesecake. And what we do is next with a skewer, we just swirl it a little bit, kind of together, and we'll let it set. Once it set completely, we cut on the slices. Now our cheesecake slice is set, and we just cut it on the slices. Of course, you can make them bigger or smaller. If you're using the slice pan, you probably will get about 12 slices, but so you don't have to make them larger. You can make them into squares or slices, and as you can see, it's actually quite a nice looking slice. And also a good idea when you're cutting, use a hot knife because it makes easier and clean cut. Whole recipe will be in the description box. Thank you very much for your time with me today. Until next time, goodbye.